The hum of servers, the heartbeat of a revolution. Today, we're diving deep into one of the boldest, most controversial financial experiments in history. Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy's, now often called Strategy, Relentless Bitcoin Stacking Machine. If you're into crypto, investing, or just love watching high-stakes conviction plays unfold, this video is for you. On February 17, 2026, MicroStrategy dropped an SEC filing that sent shockwaves. They just scooped up another 2,486 Bitcoin for $168.4 million, pushing their total stack to a mind-blowing 717,131 BTC. That's over 3.4% of all Bitcoin that will ever exist. But here's the wild part. While they're buying at around $67,710 per coin, Bitcoin's hovering near $68,000, meaning they're sitting on billions in paper losses. Is Saylor a genius visionary, or is this the ultimate house of cards? Stick around because we're breaking it all down. The strategy, the risks, the psychology, and what it means for Bitcoin and investing forever. If you're new here or want more deep dives into crypto's biggest moves, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Why does this even matter? MicroStrategy isn't just another company holding some crypto. Since 2020, Michael Saylor has transformed it from a sleepy business intelligence software firm into the world's largest corporate Bitcoin treasury. It's no longer about selling software. It's about becoming a Bitcoin bank for the digital age. Saylor calls Bitcoin perfected capital, the ultimate store of value in a world of inflating fiat currencies. This latest buy? It's not random. It's part of their Relentless Machine, a system designed to absorb as much Bitcoin as possible, funded by issuing stock, debt, and now innovative tools like their high-yield STRC preferred shares, offering 11.25% dividends to attract yield chasers. In the last week alone, they raised $90.5 million from common stock sales and $78.4 million from STRC to fund this haul. The scale is insane. Total spent $54.52 billion over the years. Average cost per Bitcoin, about $76,027. With 717,131 coins, that's more Bitcoin under one corporate roof than many countries hold in reserves. Saylor's turned MicroStrategy into a sovereign-level player in the Bitcoin network. But numbers tell one story. Reality hits harder. Bitcoin's currently trading around $68,000, down from peaks earlier in the cycle. That means their holdings are underwater by roughly $8,000 per coin on average, a staggering $5.7 billion unrealized loss. Yes, billions. On paper, it's a massive hole. Critics are loud. Peter Schiff-style gold bugs call it madness. Analysts point to MNAV dipping below the Bitcoin holdings' worth at times. The stock, down over 60% in the last year. Pre-market on the filing day, shares slipped 3.2%. Retail investors who chase the hype are hurting. Common misconceptions here. First, they're about to go bankrupt. Not quite. Saylor's engineered the debt, so liquidation only kicks in if Bitcoin crashes below $8,000, a level he says he'd just refinance and keep buying. No forced sales imminent. Next, this is just gambling. Saylor sees it as asymmetric upside. Bitcoin falls harder short-term, but rockets in bull runs. MicroStrategy is a leveraged play, designed to amplify gains and losses compared to holding BTC directly. Finally, they'll sell in a crash. Saylor's on record. Even at $8,000, they won't sell. It's diamond hands philosophy. Bitcoin isn't a trade, it's the future of money. So what can regular investors actually learn and apply from this? Tip 1. Build conviction through education, not hype. Saylor's obsession comes from deep study. Understand Bitcoin's scarcity, 21 million cap, network effects, and why he calls fiat melting ice cubes. Action: spend time reading white papers or Saylor's talks instead of chasing pumps. Tip 2. Dollar cost average ruthlessly. MicroStrategy buys consistently regardless of price. You can do the same with smaller amounts. Set auto buys weekly or monthly. It removes emotion and averages your cost over time. Imagine if you'd done this in past cycles. The compounding is real. Tip 3. Size positions intelligently. Don't go all in like a public company can. They have access to capital markets. Start small, use only what you can afford to lose, and treat volatility as the price of admission. Saylor's leveraged, but most of us aren't. Tip 4. Think long-term horizons. Saylor ignores weekly charts. He's betting on decades. If Bitcoin hits 6 figures or beyond, as some predict, this stack becomes legendary. Pause for short-term pain for potential massive gain. Classic high-conviction play. Real-life example? Look at early adopters who held through 2018's 80% crash or 2022's bear market. Those who sold in panic missed the recoveries. Saylor's doing the same on a corporate scale. His calm in the face of $5.7 billion red ink is the ultimate case study in belief over fear. Bonus insights? The STRC preferred stock is genius. It attracts yield seekers to fund Bitcoin buys without as much common stock dilution. Watch how this evolves. Could inspire other companies. No forced liquidation until super low prices means they can weather storms others can't. Saylor's public defiance, like saying they'd buy forever, keeps the narrative alive and attracts believers. Bottom line, MicroStrategy is now holding 717,131 Bitcoin, bought for $54.52 billion in a market that's testing everyone's resolve. Saylor's betting the farm that Bitcoin is the ultimate asset. If he's right, he's the visionary who cornered digital gold. If wrong, it's one of the biggest cautionary tales ever. But one thing's clear, the machine keeps running. No selling, just stacking. What do you think? Is Saylor a mad genius or headed for catastrophe? Drop your take in the comments below. I read every one. If this video got you thinking differently about conviction investing or Bitcoin, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who's on the fence, and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Next up, what happens if Bitcoin rallies hard from here? You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. Stay relentless, and I'll see you in the next one.